Okay, boys, the topic that we are starting today, that's called mail merge. Okay, now in mail merge, basically, what is mail merge? Mail merge is a tool from through which what we can do is we can send same letter or same type of document to multiple recipients. Like for example, at home you guys get bank letters. Like your parents get bank letters, and they are all automatically generated letters, but their personalized information is different, right? So same is the case with your fee bills, or what we can call as result cards. So when you get a result card from your school, the format of every result card is the same, but the personal information for every result card or a fee bill is different. So what we will be doing today is, first we will be making a database. A database means a table containing the list of some people. Okay, this in this case we will be basically saving some information of some students. We will be making a table of some students. Then we will save it. So that data, that will be our data, right? Then what we will do is we will make a template, like a result card, like a fee bill. The same template will be there, so we'll save that template, and then we will connect or merge that template with the data file, with the student information. So computer merges these two documents together using the mail merge. You don't have to basically get all anxious that how you will not understand anything. I will take you step by step in this video tutorial, and I will keep things very simple today, so that I hope and pray that you all understand it. Okay, so basically what mail merge does is mail merge basically merges two different documents together. Okay, and then it makes the copy of those documents. I'll show you how things are done. So for the first and foremost thing is that we need to make a folder on the desktop. So what we'll do is we will go on the desktop, and on the desktop I will right click and make a new folder. And in this I can write whatever date I have today. For example, today is 13th September, okay, 2020. You can write your name as well. Obviously I always tell you to write your name and your class, whatever your class is, and then the date that you have. So I've made a folder over here. Then I will open the Word document, and here from the very first line, I will make a table. Insert a table. For example, I have a school of my own, and I'm making admission letters for certain students. So I have a list of students that are being admitted in my school. So I can start table, and this time around I only have the name, class, and section of the boys. So see, I am only taking 3 columns, one for the name, one for the section, and one for the class. Okay, and I can have 5 students. So if I want to have 5 students, I will have 6 rows, because the first row will be the table header. What is table header? Table header is basically something that contains the heading of the table. So this is my table. I can arrange it. We want to keep it simple. No designing is required, and be very sure that your table is starting from the very first line. Otherwise, things will get problematic. So I'll just select the table, and I will increase the font size so that it's easier for all of us to understand what we are doing. And I can go in the layout, and I can center align it just to make things pretty. Nothing special about it. So I'll write name. And then we have class. So these are few new boys who are being admitted in our school. Section. So I can write random names. I can have Abdullah, then I have Ali, Bilal. I'm trying to write them in alphabetical order, and that is the only reason. And then I can have Dawood, and then maybe Faris. Okay, then this is just random. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then sections, you can have any of your own choice. I'm just putting them random just for the data to be created. So A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Now I will go to save, file, save, go to the same, on the desktop, I made a folder with my name and my class on it. Sorry, not the class, the date. You guys will obviously put your class. And this file of table will be saved by the name of data. So I do this and that is done. Now I will open another Word document, okay? And this is, since I told you, remember that data, in the data, the table should be very basic and it should start from the very first line. There shouldn't be any spaces left in that. So because that was just being served as a data, the computer needs the information that is in the table. Now this is the letter, the one that I'm writing about, the one that I will write now. This is a letter that I need to be posted to the parents. Okay, so this can have spaces, this can have all the style, anything that you want to like, okay, that you want in it. So for example, you can have a center aligned, then you can have a very good caption for that. We can have a very good heading of anything that you like, maybe a title, and on center align I can see, you can say, for example, my school is, obviously my school is this, Lahore Grammar School. Okay, and from here, what I can do is, I can again go for some bigger font size and I can write, dear parents, sorry. I can write, dear parents, we are pleased to announce that your son, now over here I'm just for the time being leaving a dash, although you won't be needing it afterwards, that your son, here the name will come, has been admitted to our school. His class is dash and he has been allotted section dash. Obviously, yeah, we will put in the information later. Okay, you can write anything to make it just look more realistic. So what should I write? He is required to come in proper school uniform and on time. Looking forward to a great year ahead. Regards, school administration, or whatever you want to write. Okay, and you can add a date as well. Okay, so that is about it. So this is my document that I want to send to all the to the parents of all the students that were in my data list. This is my data list. So I want to send it to so I wanted to send it to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 like 5 sets of parents. So I'm closing this one now, and this I haven't saved the document right now. So how I will merge this with my data table? I will go to mailings, see mailings, and in this we have a start mail merge. Start mail merge is to create a form letter which you intend to print or email multiple times, sending each copy to a different recipient. So I will start mail merge. So I can either form a letter, I can directly email a message to multiple recipients in the form of an envelope or anything. So we will be only dealing with letter now. Click on letters, and now I will go for select recipients because I need to tell the computer where my students are or where my data table is. Okay, so I will select recipients. They will ask me whether I want to type a new list or do I have an existing list. Okay, so I obviously have an existing list. where is my existing list? My existing list was in on the desktop in